Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. I'm here with my Whataburger mug because yesterday was National Hamburger Day. Should have had this mug yesterday, but I'm having it today. Because I have a friend here in town, Faylene, I was able to have a burger for lunch yesterday. She sent me one for lunch using DoorDash, knowing it was National Hamburger Day, and I'm not getting out and about very easily yet. So that was pretty nice of her, and I did celebrate National Hamburger Day yesterday with a burger, and I have the Whataburger mug that I got from my friend Dixon. We don't have Whataburgers up here in Montana, but I've had them in other places, and they put on a good burger for a fast food joint. So I wanted to start the show there and then dive right into AI, artificial intelligence. I'm talking about this because I saw a post the other day from a friend of mine saying that AI was the largest creator of child porn or something of that nature. And I ask a little bit about where do you get these facts? What are the facts and figures and so forth? I can't talk or write about something accurately without some facts and studies and some data to go on. And he gave me one little article, but then was just saying, well, it's common sense, blah, blah, blah. Well, you can't, base something on somebody's opinion of common sense. Now, undoubtedly, AI has been used to create pornographic pictures and some of those with minors and kids. Of course it has. I don't understand that shit. It's sick, but I'm sure it has because there are sick individuals out there. But I wasn't sure of the purpose of his post. Was it to condemn AI because it's being used that way? And which, not really fair and we can't really do. And someone else, another friend, commented, which I thought was a great comment because the person who posted this was a gun proponent person. And the person commented, that's just like saying guns kill people instead of people killing people. You can't blame the tool. And I thought, that was sort of accurate. I love movies. You know that. I'm having movie withdrawals. I can't go see movies right now because of the leg, and I'm waiting to get the clearance where I can go and sit for long enough to go back to the theater and watch some movies, and hoping I don't miss too many of the good ones coming out right now. I love movies. Since the dawn of creating photographs and then motion pictures, certain individuals have been creating adult material. And I have no problem with that. I've watched adult movies and read adult magazines and so forth. No problem with that. Unfortunately, some have also gone into, just sick stuff, taboo stuff, just gross, especially using minors. Now, does that mean we should eliminate all photography type of equipment and movie making equipment because some are using it for those ill purposes and sick purposes? No. And it's the same with AI. Yes, there are going to be some sick people and bad people that use AI to create images of kids. There are going to be people using AI to try to scam people. We already see a lot of that. There are going to be people using AI to rip people off and hurt others. We've seen it. It's going to happen because it's another tool. And unfortunately, bad people, whether it's for monetary gain or sick sexual orientation fantasies or whatever, are going to use technology for their sick, bad purposes. And we can't condemn all of technology for that. I personally use AI quite a bit for different things. And I use different technology tools. You see my graphics on Facebook. I'm not a graphic designer or an awesome artist. I use Canva templates, and I've learned how to manipulate and use all the different things in Canva that I can create something that I couldn't have done before. And now I can use AI generated things to help with the templates and then incorporate my own photographs and sayings to make different things to hopefully inspire and teach others. I started using ChatGPT's voice recognition last summer when my wrist was in a cast and I had to have the surgery. I couldn't type. And I learned that ChatGPT has a great voice recognition. So I was doing tons of emails, talking my email into ChatGPT, copy and pasting to my email programs. So there's a lot, I mean, and I'm just touching the surface of what AI can do. And I'm slowly trying to learn and become better and use it as a positive tool to help me help others. You know, when my daughter was at Wharton Business School, they weren't told, don't use AI, you don't touch it, it's evil. They were told how they could use it to improve their research and different things and what to look out for to make sure research was accurate, because AI is here. The tools are here. They're not going away. What we all need to do is learn and embrace the new technologies to go forward. Is it scary? Yes. All new technologies was scary. Oh my gosh, the automobile going to replace horses and carriages? That was scary at the time. Everything that has advanced has had that problem where it's scary, it's new, it's different, it replaces jobs, but then new things are created, good things are done with that technology, and unfortunately, criminals, sick, bad people have used that technology for their gain, for their pleasure as well. And we just have to do the best we can to stay on top of it, to prevent those sick people from hurting others and prevent the criminals from hurting others. And it's going to take knowing the technology to be able to do it. So instead of condemning and being scared and saying we should eliminate it, we need to learn to use it for good, for positive things, and then work on how we can prevent those wanting to use things for ill purposes. That's what I wanted to say a little bit about AI and our future, because it's here, it's not going anywhere. We need to embrace it, learn it, and use it for good. I want to say hello to a couple people before I head out of here. Jay and Vicky said good morning. Good morning, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Dixon's here and said, I had a Whataburger yesterday. Awesome, Dixon. Yep, celebrating Hamburger Day with your favorite burger, Whataburger. I figured so. And so that's why I had the cup today. And Jay also said bingo as far as what I was talking about with the AI and the future and so forth. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Everybody, go out, make it a future-filled Friday, and I'll be back to see you tomorrow.